Hi you guys, sorry to be back so soon, but I have a really quick question. I'm trying to make this short. I've been kind of in panic mode the last couple of days since, well, haven't had the best few days, as you guys saw, but since getting this liquid Valium. And I did make it out today to, I couldn't stand the back pain anymore, so I had to go to the chiropractor. Luckily, I was able to drive to get there. And, but, I'm a butterfly shirt for you guys. Anyway, I apologize for the quality of this. I should have a new phone for tomorrow, but this is still on this tablet, which videos terribly, and but uploads unusually fast. It's quite bizarre, but I know the quality's bad. I apologize, but I just never claimed to be a professional at this, for sure. Okay, so anyway, here it is. This is a termed 16 milliliter bottle of Valium. Okay, and this is the dropper they gave me with it. I go to bed really, really late, but the last couple of nights I've been kind of in panic mode. Spending about 20 minutes trying to get this accurate. I waited till I was at like 7.5 milligrams of Valium to, well, actually before that, you guys said, don't do more than 5%. So, because I was doing 1 milligram every 2 weeks. Before that, 2.5 milligrams, but I was at a much higher dose. So, trying to stick to that 5% guideline. Well, dry cutting my tablets, which I've just been breaking my tubes into 4 pieces. And they're not even really, but close as you can get. And so crazy because you're like panicking, like scraping a little away. Is this one a little too much? It's just, anyway. So I was doing that, and that actually was really still more than 5%, taking away 0.5 milligrams. So I told my doctor, since I'm at 7.5 now, I was afraid to do that, and could we switch to liquid, which he, and my doctor, he's wonderful, and he's agreed, but I didn't realize I'd be getting this giant bottle of Valium and this. So I'm trying to taper 5% the last 2 nights. The pharmacist had to prescribe it. Best way they could prescribe it was take 7.2 milliliters a day. I take mine only in the evening so I can hopefully sleep a little bit. That's the only dose I take now, and because they can't get into the fractions at the pharmacy. Because I actually, at 5% of 7.5, I'd actually need to be reducing 0.375, I believe, and taking 7.125. There's no way to measure that on here. And so, it's like I'm trying to go a little bit less than the 7.2 mark. And it's, it's a light orange color, and you're like trying to get it, and you're doing this, you're trying to see, okay, is it actually, where is it exactly? And is there any extra up here? And do I need to worry about every little drop? Because I'm worried about every little drop that's here that maybe is supposed to be, start right here. And it's insane. It's absolutely, it just, I wish there was a better term. I shouldn't be using this term, but it boggles the mind. Our minds are major boggles, right? But it just still is beyond me that I'm having to do this with this medication. And I'm so freaked out about getting it precise. And because I've got people telling me, I'm down to 2.36, and I'm like, that's, everybody's doing these little fractions, and so I'm just basically kind of totally freaked out about it. I don't really know. I think I've managed to cut down about, 0.3, but I'm not really sure how accurate it is, and I remembered that I believe I still have the scale that my fiance, the one that was, loving and supportive and all that stuff in the beginning, and then turned into a evil, horrible person. So, but he had ordered the scale with the empty capsules and everything that, you know, he was going to help me do this. I believe I still have that. He had actually, unbelievably, when he went out of town, which is when I moved out, hid it from me. He had put a lock on the master bedroom. Like, why? You know, it actually hid the stuff from me. So it was almost like saying, well, I'm going to go away, and I'm not even going to give you the opportunity to leave behind what might help you get well. It was, and even left the drawer open in our buffet, where in our dining area. Well, we had made it into a den. Deliberately left the drawer open so that I could see that it was all gone, and I had to have a locksmith come out and open my master bedroom to find it in his nightstand drawer. I mean, I didn't mean to sidetrack there, but it was like, it was such blatant cruelty. Like, why would you do that? Why would you take this from me? Anyway, so just false. But, you know, we've come across some really cruel things, people through this process. But I believe I still have it as I moved into this apartment. So I think I can weigh this. You guys let me know. Because this says 5 milligrams, 5 milliliters. So basically, I guess, you know, 5 milliliters, this thing is equivalent to a 5 milligram tablet. I should have called my pharmacist. And so you guys probably know more. So would it weigh on the scale? Like, you know, because I know people are weighing their dry cut, you know. So just let me know, because I'm trying to. The last 2 nights I've been going to bed just and just basically freaking out. Like, is it at the right? Is it where it's supposed to be? Is there a better way to do this that I don't know about? I actually was at Walmart and asked them, their firm, like, is there an eyedropper I can use also that would be better precision? No, they gave me a different one of these, but it's really not even as efficient as this one. I don't like this at all. I want a better way to do this. I thought the liquid is a better way to go, to try to do, you know, strictly 5%. So right now, what I'm doing, what it looks like I'm doing, is a fraction less than 7.2, but I don't really know. That's what it appears to be. It's just got me really just like we need something else. You know, it's just unbelievable that we have to resort, you know, to this to begin with, that we don't have enough to worry about, and then have to worry now about this. Sorry for the comment I made about drinking the whole thing. I shouldn't have made comments like that, but hey, you know, we have those days through this. I'm sure I've been having them. I'm sure it won't be the last one, but you know what? Anyway, made it out today, and now I just wanted to make this real quick. I wasn't planning on coming back this quick, but I need some advice so that I'm not just like in this like, oh gosh, because I don't want to drive my doctor crazy going, oh no, I don't think I can do the liquid. Let's go back to the, you know, I don't think he's going to then do that just yet. So just let me know what you guys do. And plus, I'm terrified when I open this up. It's like, do I pour a little out somewhere before I do this, because I'm putting this down in here, and you can tell I'm really new at this part, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to knock this whole bottle over. I didn't realize it was going to be like one giant bottle, you know, of, I don't even like to say the word. I don't even like to say the name of what's in this bottle. But that this, so it's like, I'm going to knock it over, and then what? I'm going to call my doctor. They won't be able to re-prescribe it this quick. I don't know. Help. That's all I say. Help. Anyway, so that's all I'm going to do right now. So, because you know, you guys know I go long, I ramble, but like I say, I'm lonely. I did need to add one very important thing though. Well, first of all, I want to thank you guys for your amazing, amazing comments. I get chills when I think about some of the things that were said to me after my last video, that you guys took the time to watch 30 minutes of me, on a crappy video, saying, in that kind of condition, that, to be so supportive and to take your time to do that. I still have watched any TV yet. I got to do that tonight. Some of the Olympics last night. But yeah. So, all right. But we'll lose our train of thought. So, if you're going to comment as anonymous, or no username, or whatever it was on my last video, please understand, I'm not going to respond to you. In fact, I will probably block you from commenting. I can't, prevent someone from seeing. If that offends anybody, I'm sorry, but because of what I went through, and I just told you a little bit more about the things I went through in my home with my ex, such horrible, despicable things, and that I don't know who's all watching. I'm not going to let that turn me into, to shy away from this passion that I have in doing this and trying to keep this going and trying to show, hope and, just whatever comes out of this, whatever the good that I believe that can come out of all of us, who are putting this out there. And so, but in that same, with that said, I also had, a very, very negative experience with someone who befriended me, through my videos. And I really grew to trust this person, really grew, and we shared spirituality as well, our faith and all that. So for some strange reason, I felt really trusting, and it was foolish on my part. I felt to kind of open up and trust someone that much. So but no, like I say, you've been communicating for a long time, and I've never met a lot of you guys, and some of you guys I already feel like we say family, but I almost feel like you are like family, like you could be sitting on my couch right now and we were watching a movie. I feel that close to you. So that's what happened, and it turned out to be a horrible experience. So if I've got that person now blocked from commenting, and they just decide, well, I'm going to go make another, YouTube name with, no username, comment, anonymous comment. I don't know who that is. I don't know if it's the person I mentioned. I don't know if it's my ex. I don't know if it's. I don't know. I have to protect myself, what I'm thinking, what I'm going through. So I'm not playing games. This is no game. This is no joke. And I don't need anybody messing with me like that. So if you can't show, it doesn't bother me that you don't have a picture, but because some people don't. But they have a name. You've got a name, or you've got a photo, or it looks like this is a person communicating with me. I'm gonna communicate back. Otherwise, I'm sorry. If it appears I'm being disrespectful, it's like, oh, why didn't I get a comment? I just want to explain why. Okay? So with that said, I wanted to keep this pretty short, and just please get back to me as soon as you can with this whole tapering ordeal. Okay? And I'm wearing a bracelet. I want to just end with this to remember, as people have been trying to empower me, that says, you are braver than you believe, you are stronger than you seem, and you are smarter than you think. So with that, good night. Enjoy watching the Olympics tonight, and try to relax a little bit myself and do that. And I hope tomorrow is a day to push through and remember, those wings might feel clipped, as they have for me. Those butterfly wings. It's like, but saw here. There. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.